Ladies and gentlemen, a blanket of snow has covered Los Santos as winter has indeed arrived. And this means but one thing and one thing alone. Christmas is coming soon. And therefore it's time to spread joy, happiness and festivities to all of Los Santos. For who else but every soul wandering the streets of Los Santos need it more.
Dude, what kind of spawn place is this? This is definitely not an airfield for a plane like this.
I don't think a plane like this was ever really...
What the hell?
So yes, if you do feel your loins tingle by all the festivities you are about to see, be sure to grab the first Christmas present under the tree you can see, unpack it, and absolutely smash that into the like and or subscribe button, and also be sure to let everyone know what it was you just smashed into said buttons. Alright, now let us begin the Los Santos Super Holiday Spectacular.
On the first day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a card with a Sprunk livery.
Oh, the joy, as we are now both heading out into the streets to spread positivity for the coming year to one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is just an absolute delight that snow is back, and of course, this brings joy to many and all, and so we were on our way. And over yonder, two players frolicking around in the snow. A perfect time for us to say hello and assert dominance via Snowball to the face, and thus, the biggest war Los Santos has ever seen was underway. Oh, a deadly 2v2 situation. Snowballs flying everywhere. Vietnam flashbacks. I was using the overhand snowball technique while Rudolph was now aiming at the nether regions, but death inching closer with each and every snowball. But at the same time, that was the case for Rudolph, and just like that,
Oh my god.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Trying to get to the roller derby?
Rudolph is splattered all over the pavement by another GTA Online player in a car. Oh, I can't look. But shortly after, I too met my demise. But even though this was a fight to the death, we all had fun. And sometimes GTA Online makes me forget about all the carnage that is happening non-stop. Sometimes you see the good in man shimmer through. Sometimes...
On the second day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a race to Blaine County.
Well, actually, the race is to Paleto Bay, but that shit isn't rhyming, and if you don't like it, screw you, because there's a lot more of that coming right at you. Anyway, after the war, we headed to LSIA, because now it is time to host an epic race with randoms. Yes, we put out a public service announcement for one and all to meet us, so we can orchestrate a friendly bout of go-kart racing. And of course, this took absolute ages to set up, but people slowly started trickling in, and there it was, me, Dave, my waifu, and two randoms all ready to go for the race of the ages. 3, 2, 1, go. And off we went. Oh, the incredible pace as we went flying towards Paleto Bay. The race of the ages is underway in the dark of the night. The tension could be felt, and we had to all stop for this gate. Now, this is of course a gentleman's sport, and we must honor the racer's code, and just like that, I rammed the guy looking like an E. Cola rap into the guard's booth. I immediately felt bad afterwards and let him catch up and pass. Halfway through the race, a 6th person joined in. Now, all of this doesn't make sense at all, so we just let him join mid-race, and off we went to the highway. But we were not winning at this point, and thus me and Dave conjured up a plan.
We need a bundle of forces. We need to become one entity.
It's just gonna kill us, man. It's gonna kill us.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Great times. We came in dead last, but let me tell you, we all went for a festive, quick, epic Sprunk stop. Look at the form, everyone falling in line, that of itself made up for the 30 minutes spent setting this race up.
On the third day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a griefer with a tiny pee-pee.
Ah yes, after a long race, we frolicked around in the fields and decided to go for a free-for-all snowball battle to the death. Once again, Vietnam flashbacks befell upon me as I heard the screams of terror and doom. Of course, nothing short of absolute terror struck as a modder decided we've had enough fun and booted me offline. On top of that, a Blicky Mark II decided to say hello and launch a barrage of rockets at the remaining competitors. And when I came back, the frolicking was long over, and corpses laid burning in the fields. A tear rolled down my face, and Christmas is now ruined.
On the 4th day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a nuclear submarine.
And so we all dove on board the submarine, armed with the intercontinental missile. I mean the holiday present dispenser, and made sure we showered the Blicky Mark 2 boy with the holiday spirit. You could hear the cries of wonder and sheer joy outside as the presents landed right on top of the lad. And after roughly 15 direct hits with our present dispenser, he had enough and thus went into passive mode. And it was on the 4th day of Christmas that we indeed saved this beautiful day, for we indeed asserted dominance via clappage of cheeks.
On the 5th day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a Sprunk blimp showered with glee.
After saving the city and bringing so much joy to the entirety of Los Santos, it is now time to also offer joy in the form of hydration.
Oh, there she is, old friend.
And thus, we called in the trusty Sprunk blimp, and we will start a taxi service bringing everyone to a quick and refreshing Sprunk stop. And you wouldn't believe what happened. The second we got in the blimp, we already had our first customer. I can't believe it. Business is truly booming around Christmas.
Okay.
What the?
And thus, we took him to our favorite double Sprunk setup in the heart of Vinewood. I gracefully landed, and just like that, the Sprunk blimp ran me over and the blades chopped me. Oh my god. However, joy returned as our customer enjoyed his first home quick Sprunk stop. But we aren't done yet. In order to truly unify Los Santos, we have more work to do, and so we were yet again on our way onwards to our next customer. And over yonder, in the distance, perfection. But this turned out to be the true test of unification, for this man did not speak nor was able to type in our tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, we were dealing with a Russian. Now how on earth are we going to tell him what to do? I stood before him and pointed my heart out, but move he did not. I was at a loss. What more can I possibly do? What else is there left to do? I tried to lead him, and there it is. He followed me straight to the Sprunk machine. Now drink it, I whispered to him, but he didn't understand a word I said. God damn it, hope was fading. Is this it? Have we come all this way just to stop the unification of the city because of a language barrier? Will we not overcome this? A tear rolled down my face, but then I said no, and I gently pushed the guy into the Sprunk machine, and just like that, hold the joy, ladies and gentlemen, our newfound Russian friend has too taken a quick Sprunk stop.
And on the last day of Christmas, Rockstar gave to me a race of Mount Chiliad.
Man, these rhymes truly are becoming a stretch at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, the day was winding down to a beautiful end. And what better place to enjoy the setting sun than on top of Mount Chiliad.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You cheating bastard, this guy.
So we organized a race to the tippity top for one and all to wind down and see Christmas come to an end. And there simply cannot be any other vehicle but the go-kart.
Oh,
Are you stuck?
yes.
Davis.
Thank you.
Oh, I will have you know that the go-kart might be the single best vehicle Rockstar has ever added to GTA Online. I mean the speed, the swagger, and on top of that, it is also the ultimate flex. I can assure you, there is no one on this planet that can say, yo, look at this $1 million go-kart that I bought.
Oh my god. It's so much more powerful in reverse.
I'll save you, Dave. No! Sprunk will prevail.
He's still going down.
But let me tell you one thing, there are hidden dangers upon Mount Chiliad that are unknown to any vehicle except for the go-kart.
Oh my god, the bushes, man.
Oh, but matter, it did not. We arrived at the top just in time to see Christmas come to a glorious end. A moment of euphoria as well as a realization dawned upon me. It won't be long now before another year has passed me by. A year that, for all I care, can be loaded up into a cannon and shot to the goddamn moon. Ladies and gentlemen, all foolishness aside, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. But I'd also like to take a genuine moment to recognize those who are going through a rough time right now. Keep your chin up. I know this period can suck really bad, but it's gonna be fine. If anything, I'll be here right after the holidays too, to hopefully take your mind of what's happening in the world and maybe in your life right now and offer a few good laughs. Anyway, thank you to everyone for all the support this year. It's been overwhelming, of course, and also a great support to all the members of the YouTube channel. I've got more challenge videos and of course one more challenge stream coming up very soon that will start out as a members only chat, so we can just hang out and chat for a little bit. So if you want to be a part of that too, be sure to smash that join button. And yeah, with that all being said, hope you have a good time. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.